I'm on a new level.
Yep.
To grab the shovel and bury the old me. SATG. And fuck what you heard. We at 300 and we're on a new level. I'm on a new level.
You going off the head. Tap into the live, man. There's big 30 shots on that motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Live in the BoneZone. Big Sam Heard. We're on podcast right now. Yo, what's good, yo? Are we on? We're on. Yeah, we're definitely on.
I'm feeling good.
We got 30 shots. We got 30 shots in the house. We're about to do the damn thing. There we go. Yo, I appreciate them comments that are already in the live. Yo, we're gonna make these comments pop up. We're gonna definitely make them pop up. That way, my boy knows who's showing him some love. We got Jazzy doing the damn thing. Proud of you for real, bro. We got G Matt, free the gang, and then we got
my brother B thing, man. I was just locked up with G Matt too.
Yeah, definitely. It's weird, like people you run into when you're in jail, right? Let's not have that be the way that we run into people. And then we got Alicia Garcia. I even said the last name. Yes, I did. What's up, 30? So let's talk about your name, 30 Shots. Is it because that's when you decided you wanted to get your name when you were 30 years old? And like one day you took 30 shots, it was your birthday or something? Like,
I don't know. It's all my guns have a 30 stick on it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, basically.
Simple.
I always gotta stay on.
You're gonna get at least 30 shots.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know if this thing has 30 shots, but yes. We do have a live studio audience. Live studio audience, give us a round of applause. Oh shit. And they always just shoot it in the back. People in the front, they actually pay for their tickets, so they're happy to be here. But either way, man, we have 30 shots here. Originally, we're
I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Born in Louisiana, New Orleans. That's not the safest place in the U.S. to be raised. But you were raised here in San Antonio for the most part.
Well, I was bouncing around a little bit.
Yeah.
My mom moved to Houston after Katrina, and then after a while, the drama going on in the house.
Yeah.
She moved down here. From I think the time I turned 6, I was down here up until 8th grade. And we moved to Dallas.
Okay, good. Before you go any further, on the live, let me know how he sounds, how you sound. I know how I sound, but I want to make sure that people hear you. Some people don't really give a fuck about what I gotta say. They're here for the guests or whatnot. So y'all let me know how he sounds. I think you sound good. I don't do the whole earphone things because I just sometimes I get lost in what's in the earphones.
On my ears too.
Yeah, but go ahead, man. 8th grade, back and forth.
8th grade. That's when my mom decided to move to Dallas with my stepdad, so he can be around his kids also. So from 8th grade all the way to the time I finished high school, I've been in Dallas. I just moved here about 2 years ago.
All right, shout out to Dallas, yo. I got a I don't know if he's still in Dallas, but I got he'll be 17 March 2nd out in Waxahachie.
Oh man, right around the corner from
Waxahachie. So shout out to anybody in the Dallas area. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. I did have a gentleman. He was living in Dallas. Carlos. He was just a guy I worked with, a server, and he had a podcast too. So I did a video podcast with him. So I've done a podcast with somebody in the Dallas area. As far as Cleveland is where we did that, like video to video. But I prefer in person, man. I prefer in person because I feel you get that whole vibe. You get to feel it.
You get the new experience of being around different people you never met before in person. Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happening, bro. Like
that's why
I appreciate that, man. I do like that because it's interesting for me, and hopefully it's interesting for other people that don't know you. Hopefully it gets interesting for people that do know you. My job as a podcaster is to make sure I ask the right questions, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's really just a conversation. People will hit me up and they're like, yo, I'm ready for my interview. They're like, bro, it's not just a fucking interview. Like, it's not, that's not what it is. It's not just an interview. It's getting to know the person and just chilling, But shout out to those people that are watching. Alicia, I can hear him clear. There we go. We got the answer that we needed. So growing up, you spent high school here in San Antonio then? Right before?
I was in Dallas. I spent all
Oh yeah, D-Town. Okay, well, Texas. How's that? How's this schools in Dallas?
I ain't too much like them. Security was different. It was a little rougher on us than it was going to middle school down here. They would try to manhandle us and you try to fight them back. You was getting jumped.
For real?
Yeah.
It was like some SWAT type shit.
Nah, they looked like they were SWAT, but then they wasn't SWAT. They was just big ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, that you trip them and they can't even get up.
Yeah, they'll make your ass and some more shit.
You went for the knees a lot of times when they try to touch you.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I was good in school. I just was like out of the way. Like I go to my class, do what I gotta do, and then go home.
Hey, I feel it before shit pops off. Huh?
Yeah, I don't even like being in school, so it's like no point in getting in trouble. Then I gotta go home and deal with my mom.
Yeah.
So,
like, when COVID happened, what you think about old kids at school? You thought you were like, I wish I could have did that shit.
Yeah, I graduated before COVID, so when all that shit happened, my little brothers, they was just going to school, but they had to wear masks and shit all the time.
Yeah, that's wild, yo. That's wild. Like, it is what it is. We go through different things, different generations, different people live a different lifestyle, different people, like this, like that, whatever it is. Well, what were some big inspirations to you growing up musically to get you to the point that you're at right now?
Honestly, and a lot of people don't know this, because I don't put it out there. I listen to country music, bro. But other than that,
you kind of look like you listen to country, bro, because the hat.
Nah, I just got this hat from my boy Matt.
Okay.
My boy Matt just bought it for me.
But yeah, like it's like a.
Yeah, but I mainly listen to country music like when I'm by myself.
Who's your favorite country artist?
I don't have a favorite. Like if you show me a song right now, we'll probably just vibe to it, and I'll go home, put that in my playlist, and listen to it.
Okay. You have a certain country song that you got in your head?
Honestly, I've been on this song for a little minute. It's called Small Town Boy.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that song. But as a kid growing up, we was listening to like Mystical. Then Drake came out, Lil Wayne. You listen to stuff. Like
All right. But mainly like country. Have you done a country song?
No.
Would you see yourself doing a country song? Maybe an acoustic set?
I don't got no singing voice.
No, you don't gotta really sing. Just do your thing. And then hopefully people will feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, bro. So growing up, now you're here in San Antonio. Who were like the first people you linked in with when you were here in the city?
Originally, it was Real NGB or Real So, whatever he want to call himself.
Okay,
it was him. But I was always locked in with Matt. So me and Matt would like.
And Matt is.
That's Matt in the cut. Like he like my
Matt
blood.
In the cut? Okay.
Yeah, he like my blood, bro. Like out of anybody,
shout out to Matt in the cut.
Yeah, shout out my boy Matt in the cut. That boy got my mama number, bro. Nobody got my mama number.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, he got my own number, bro. We can go to Dallas. He can stay at my mama's house. Everybody else, bro, she not going.
Okay, so that's where mom's at?
Yeah,
in Dallas?
She's still in Dallas, bro.
And you have family here in the Toner?
Yeah, I got my auntie out here and my little cousin.
Okay, bet. And you got your sister?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Me, I'm your brother now. But yeah, bro, I been doing the podcast since COVID, so this is the fourth year. The whole first year we didn't have any guests, and then the second and third till now we've been having guests. Actually, later on tonight at 8, we're going to be having High Strung. He's a local artist. Been doing his thing. He's going to be having an album coming out March 3rd, Worlds from the Concrete. Don't know if you follow him or know that gentleman, but you should. He's a real cool artist. More of an OG type cat. When you talk about like earlier when we were messaging, you're like, hey, appreciate you looking out for the youngsters. Like he's one of those type of persons. So I think you'll like that episode later on tonight. Hopefully he watches right now and sees this one with you. So you brought up the word youngster.
That's a youngin.
Youngin. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, youngin. Like, what's youngin for you?
See, right now I'm 23. I hang out with
you're youngin.
I hang out with people younger than me, so they always calling me old. And I'm like, bro, the old heads.
They tell you to buy beer for them.
Yeah, that too, but yeah. I got the old heads.
Which we do not do.
Nah.
Or condone.
Yeah, no. Most definitely not going to jail for y'all. But
that noise.
The old heads and the OGs would call me like They tell me I'm young. I'm not old yet. You old when you hit 50. I said, bro, I'm
You think 50 is old?
That's what they tell me. When you hit 50, you old. When you hit
For me,
my
I
age,
think
you
like
old.
75 is old. Like that's what I'm thinking. 75.
Yeah, about to me, 55 is really
55?
Yeah,
Get in there.
yeah, youngin is
Yeah,
like,
but there's still some 55-year-old people that they are pretty fucking awesome.
youngin is like, to me, like when you hit the age of like
Chuck?
29, you know
I love
you're
you, Chuck.
youngin.
Yeah, Chuck, he's my roommate. I just wanted to let him know.
I heard him on the back when.
Yeah, because he's.
Leslie was on.
Chuck, how old are you, Chuck?
I don't think he in
I
there.
don't think he hears me. No, I just don't think he's hears me. But shout out to Chuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like our parents, they're probably at that age. Our grandparents maybe at that age.
I don't know how old my grandparents are.
You know.
Yeah,
So I think my grandma passed away. She was like 65 or something like that.
man, my grandpa tell me all the time. Every time I ask him his age, older than dirt.
That's what he says. That's his answer.
My grandpa.
Damn, how old is Dirt? Can we Google that? Hey, yo, Siri, how old is Dirt?
I don't even got an iPhone. I'm working on Android.
Yeah.
How old is Dirt?
Yeah. Hey, while we have a second, let's go ahead and do our actual introduction here live in the BoneZone with Big Sam Heard. After the 2nd of March, I'm no longer going to be carrying the We're On podcast name because, like, a name's a name. You know, you make the name. The name doesn't make you. And I already have live in the BoneZone Big Sam Heard, which I need to focus more on, and that's paying homage to Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know, I see you with the Death Row on, so that kind of takes it back. So I feel that vibe right there, and I dig it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're on podcasts. The name, me putting the name or the logo, that's no longer going to be out there on social media and stuff like that. But I will have my pages on Facebook that it just gets shared to because people are going to continue to follow whether I continue it or not. You know, that's one of the things. Like for you, like being a youngin and starting off with the music, and now you're taking it serious. But what are some of your like key points that you want to hit when it comes to an audience that's listening?
Honestly, I haven't even thought about that. I really just try to do me. Like if I like my music, then I'm gonna let it be out there.
Okay.
But I want to do like more podcasts, more shows.
What about modeling type stuff? There, I see a bunch of local artists here from the city that have been doing that, and also athletes. You know, stuff like that, like type stuff. You know, like okay, let's not necessarily say modeling, but advertising.
Advertising.
Yeah. When it comes to like, okay, you got the hat. You know, that could say something else, like another business or this and that, or like a hoodie. Like advertising. You know, people pay for that shit. They do. Bro, they pay for their advertising just like they pay for streams on social media now. You know, you have to be, they say, marketable. Is this person marketable? Like, that's what it is, bro. But you ready to talk to Billy real quick?
Billy,
yes. We're going to holler at Billy real quick. Billy. This is Billy. Always been Billy. But it's me, though. It's Billy, but it's me though.
Grab the shovel and bury the old me. SATG. And fuck what you heard. We at 300 and we're on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Live in the BoneZone, it is I, Billy on the board with 30 shots. Yo, how does that sound? Yo, when we started the podcast, it was originally just audio. So when I brought on Billy on the board, it worked because people just heard me on Spotify.
Yeah.
And then with COVID, I would get on the lives on Facebook, and it wasn't the podcast; it was just a live. And somebody mentioned, "Hey, why don't you just make the lives your podcast?" So once I brought the visual, then Billy, like, "Hey, that's you," type shit. You know, like of course it's me. But so the conversations that I could create are endlessly. You know, for you with your music. Conversations, they mean everything. So when you're doing your music, I haven't heard much of your music.
I ain't got too much of nothing
but
right now.
Right now, it's more like, let's see who this person is. You know, like what can I do now? Because you're here, we're on podcasts. You know, people are like, Yeah, bro. Like, man, I was there too. Like, it's weird how I could go to a show and see mostly everybody at those shows been on my podcast, you know. And there's bigger podcasts. Some would say there's better podcasts. It's to each its own, each his opinion. I go live, of course, on YouTube. We don't pre-record to edit. I just go with it. You know, a lot of people do go live. I don't know if they go live on the same platform that we're live on. Right now, we are live, powered by StreamYard. StreamYard gives you the power and the ability to simultaneously broadcast. I've obviously said this before. But shout out to StreamYard. You know, for people that are interested in wanting to do a podcast, to start a podcast, I would recommend StreamYard. You can add backgrounds, you can add videos that just popped up, you can do a bunch of things. You know, and particularly it pertains to you because that's where we're broadcast right now. Even though we're on YouTube, we're not live on YouTube. Well, we're live on YouTube. But
we're live on YouTube, but not live.
Yeah. So you get me on that?
Yeah.
All right, because my job is just mainly I wouldn't say educate because I'm not a teacher in any way, but inform, let them know, like, hey, man, you always got a place here for artists, young artists. And some people find being financially stable is one of the hardest things, hell, for anybody, you know. But I do offer the mic drop, you know, and you saw when you walked in, type stuff. So other artists are aware. I always be like, remind them, like, hey, bro, you in the area, come through. Like, it's not like people aren't already here on the west side.
Oh my God, I was just staying on the northwest not that long ago.
Yeah. Nice. But shout out to everybody that's watching right now. We got Jazzy with the comments. Man, I wish I had what is that? The super chat available on super chat. You big on social media? I know this.
I used to be, but it's like right now I'm taking a break from that.
You're being more
like distant from it. Like, before I get on my phone, I'd rather go get on the game now. It's just like,
oh yeah, you have a gamer tag?
Man, it's
do they know your gamer tag?
It's B-Thing stuff. I don't know his info. Bro,
okay.
Bro locked up right now, so free my brother, bro.
Yeah, we're not gonna give his gamer tag. But maybe you should, right? You'd be like, damn, I ain't big gaming. I've been in jail.
Yeah.
Do they have PlayStations in jail?
No.
Maybe not in county, but like some prisons, right? Because I be seeing how they cooking and shit, and they're in jail. Those videos.
Yeah, I be seeing that too, but I think that's like for like famous rappers, like rich ones. Like, I feel like NBA young boys.
That's probably feds, right? I think that's probably
feds.
feds.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She said you are old. I'm not old.
You are old. 23. Jazzy thinks 23 is old.
Yeah, she act like she's not 3 years younger than me.
Oh yeah, shit. 20 right there. You already 20 is the new 30.
For real. I started going crazy.
Right, 20 is the new 30, girl. What you talking about? Nah. What's up to everybody that's watching? Of course, I'm just here in my cup. Who else we got? Let them know. Let them know. Talk to me, 30 Shots. Let them know who's here, who's live in the BoneZone. Big Sam Heard, that's me, and everybody else here live in attendance, because we do got a live city audience. Matter of fact, live city audience, give yourself a round of applause. Hey, now we don't even like first weeks to like move around. We just now just go with it. So live music. What are other things besides the music you're talking about? You know, you want to get on a podcast and do more shows. You mean by doing more shows as in like actively performing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Then I want to mess with the YouTube.
What are some places that you already performed at?
I performed at Happy Place twice.
Happy Place. Shout out to Happy Place.
Happy Place bar. I shot.
Yeah, Big Kurt.
2 of them. I was inside, and then
Kurt. You know Kurt out there? See one of the owners, the bartenders. You know what I mean?
I didn't meet them.
No.
Yeah, it was.
I was going
because somebody else had a show, and I was on the song they was on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, he used to. Chuck, you know Kurt? Damn, I don't think Chuck.
Yeah, I think he went outside earlier.
Really? Oh, all right.
I heard him back here, and after that, I don't know him.
Well, either way, Happy Place on Ritterman, over on Ritterman. I'll buy the fucking.
Yeah, just
busy out there, huh? That street.
I don't be paying attention. I get dropped off and I go
Yeah,
right in.
that's where they have. No, I'm saying like that's where they have like a lot of those warehouses and
Oh yeah, I
bunch
seen
of
a lot
fast
of
food places
warehouses.
and shit like that.
There's a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, then a Whataburger. There's nothing
Yeah.
but fast food down there.
Everything right, and then a bar right there. That's a nice
Mhm.
location. Hopefully, I've never been there, but I've seen people, that perform there or like shows that they put. So that's one of those things. But like you on a flyer, you've been on a flyer, not yet. All right, well, we can do that. We can get it popping real quick. But the thing is, people have to hear your music.
Yeah, I need to record anything. I was gonna go home and record.
But you like to freestyle or create like the music there, like that people say vibing or listen to beat or.
Yeah, I just listen to the beat, kind of freestyle under a little
Yeah.
bit, and go.
You like to
based off what
freestyle?
I said. Not really.
Not really. But you can, like, if it approaches you, like if I'm like, hey, let's get a little something.
I don't think I can.
What if somebody else brings it in and then you're like, if she rapping over here, and then she just bam, 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 bam. And you're like,
then I'll probably do it.
bet. Yeah.
Then I'll probably do it, but I'm just.
Oh, yeah. What if, like, at house parties, you ain't. No, not really. But writing.
I'd be trying to chill.
But what do you prefer? Like straight up, like, kill a motherfucker, bitch? Or like some nice shit for people like, we gonna kill a motherfucker today?
I'd rather bring
whatever you talk about. You can talk about killing or loving or.
I feel like everybody's doing the same shit right now.
Yeah.
Like,
auto-tune type stuff?
Yeah. I know a lot of people who be trying to sing. I know a lot of people who be doing auto-tune. So it's like, damn.
Well, they sing it and they throw in the auto-tune. So
yeah, or like,
damn, I should have thought of that shit.
Like they'll sing about murders and shit like that. I'm not trying to sing. I don't got the singing voice.
Yeah,
no,
you're like raspy, like mystical. You talk about mystical.
Yeah, mystical is one of the guys we listen to on a daily basis. You get in the car, that's the first thing we playing.
Yeah.
My favorite song by Mystical is I Smell Smoke. I grew up around my peoples. We used to listen to that, go to where we going, we playing Mystical whole album, and then we get back.
That's a good one. I like that.
That's one of my favorites.
For being a youngin', but that song's not too old. But
I looked it up. It was like 14 years old on YouTube.
Yeah, for me that's not too old. And that's on YouTube.
Yeah,
and, like
when the original song came out, it was way before YouTube.
That's crazy. Like imagine live before YouTube, like before like all this.
Yeah,
nobody would be watching this.
Yeah,
it wouldn't even be.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be there.
Yeah, really.
There was no YouTube before YouTube, no live, none of that. So that song came out when they had CDs.
Yeah, no shit, damn. And imagine the people that were raised with cassettes, and even before that, like
we put that record on there, and
yeah, that's crazy, yo. Like we do that record player right there.
Oh, I didn't even know what that was. I thought it was a box.
Yes. No.
It
looks like a box, yeah, but it's a little record player. I think there's a record player in there. It's like a Pink Floyd record. I just don't have the cover, so I don't know where it's at. Anyways, sometimes I say too much. I'm gonna say a little less. So, what you're gonna do? We're gonna say 9 names right now, right? That cool? Of artists, 3 that you may know here locally from the city of San Antonio that are so far right now just known, like here in the tone type thing. Not even known, just a person from San Antonio. 3 of those, all right, male or female, no matter. And then we're gonna do 3 from Texas. So we'll say outside of San Antonio. So it could be people, from Dallas area, well, wherever area, Houston area, anything, Texas. And then we're gonna do 3 national, worldwide names.
So I'm gonna probably have to start off with my brother Matt.
Okay.
Then we got 4-5.
Matt goes by Matt.
Matt in the cut.
Okay, Matt in the cut.
Yeah. So
every time we mention Matt, we gotta say in the cut.
Yeah, Matt in the cut for sure. 4-5 GSG. And then Lil Booby. Those 3.
Say that again.
Lil Booby.
Okay. Like what you said.
Yeah, Lil Booby.
All right,
Lil Booby.
All right.
And then you said it just in Texas in general.
Yeah, and in Texas.
I'm gonna probably have to go with like Fort Worth.
Well, not saying like artists in Texas, like in general.
We got.
But from Fort Worth.
Yeah, I used to go to school with some dudes who rap. We got A Gang Almighty, we got Fat Blood, and then NCG Mad Max. Those are all dudes I went to school with. They kind of doing their thing right now.
Yeah.
I know a couple of them had songs with like CJ Casino.
You follow them on social media and stuff?
Yeah. But they don't follow me, but I follow them. My
account
well, deleted.
Yeah, we're gonna get them to follow for sure. If not, we're gonna go to Fort Worth now. I try to stay here as much as I can.
Then you said worldwide?
Yeah, like worldwide.
Probably do like Young Boy, JD Youngin.
Who's Young Boy?
NBA Young Boy.
Okay.
We got JD Youngin, and I go with Pooh Shiesty.
So a bunch of youngins.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty, why Pooh Shiesty? Oh, you want to give me some old heads? Let's go old heads.
Old heads. Wayne or Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, and I don't even like Birdman. So who else? I'll probably just go with Mystical. But
there you go. Yeah.
Kevin Gates.
What kind of song would you do with Mystical if we're given the opportunity? Would it be like because he has this chill, or he has this fucking crunk as fuck. Like if you could only choose, he's like, say, bro, I'm gonna do a song with you, but you gotta choose whether you want something for the club or something for the smokers.
Probably something for the smokers.
Yeah, something more chill.
For the smokers.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Another person I listen to in Texas is my homie Kevin Got Bands. Shout out Kevin Got Bands.
Kevin Got Banned?
Yeah, he just had a song with Big X.
Do you know where he got banned from?
No, he got bands. Like,
got bands.
Bands.
Oh, well, tell him I said we'll come through with them, some of them bands.
Yeah, he just did a song with Trap Boy Freddy and Big X the Plug called Switcheroo 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's hard.
That's what's up. We're going to have to check that out. I'm going to play this back. That way I can get every single thing and be like, bam, play.
Yeah, he got that one. That was nice. He be making good music. I've been knowing him since like high school, I think. My junior year. He graduated my junior year, so I've been keeping up with him. He been making. He has like
100,000 followers on Instagram.
Probably more.
Probably more. Oh shit.
Yeah, probably a little
I got a buddy that's kind of like TikTok famous on TikTok. Yeah, like almost like I know this probably isn't a lot, but like 100,000 on TikTok. He makes the most like comedical type stuff. But it's just cool when you see people you used to work with or like grow up with or go to school with, do stuff like that. And you kind of like want to like show them that you actually give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's wild, dude.
I think Jazzy's like TikTok famous.
Jazzy, the one watching right now? Oh yeah, Jazzy. Shout out to Jazzy. Much love. You were big on TikTok?
I get on there when I'm bored, like I can't sleep at night.
Yeah.
I just
you get on lives on TikTok?
Nah, I ain't got that many followers yet.
No, well, follow on TikTok. Probably 30 shots. He's like, nah, don't follow me.
I don't even remember what.
He's like, nah, don't follow me on TikTok.
my phone was broken. I just got a new one today. Well, not a new one, but an old one. It's new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sis.
But yeah, I don't be on TikTok like that. Like, I don't really just post them. I made my TikTok account probably about.
Yeah, I just be watching motherfuckers. So, shit. I said that out loud. No, but for real though. Life, you know, we go through life, we have ups, we have downs. People say it's the roller coaster of life type shit. Tell me a time when you were on that roller coaster of life, youngin.
Man, I went from being in a somewhat stable house to being homeless, and that was about a year ago.
Yeah, or
not even a full year ago. A couple months ago, and I just had to build myself back up. I got some help from some good friends of mine. Shout out my name Malachi and his wife Amber. They gave me a place to stay when I didn't have nowhere else to stay. I was staying in Bandos. So they let me into their home.
Where were you staying?
I was staying in Bandos.
In Bandos?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the Bandos for being there.
I was staying in Bandos.
Hey, we're live, you know.
Yeah, I was staying in Bandos, and if I needed to shower, I'll find a way to hit up Matt in the cut. He'll let me come to his house, take a shower every now and then I'll be.
Shout out to Matt in the cut.
Yeah, like I said, that's my real life brother, bro. Yeah. We're not the same.
He's been showing me some love. Matt in the cut. He's been showing me some love on Facebook and on Instagram and stuff like that. I don't know if he really dug in and started and listened to the old stuff on Spotify, But it's still out there. All that stuff's still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out the Spotify app. I don't even be on like Spotify, Apple Music, nothing like that.
Like your music.
Well, my music underneath BoneZone stuff. Every song me and
Okay, but if I hit you with a flow that you can spit right now, can you give me that real quick, just so that people want to be like, man, what's what kind of music, what kind of flow type stuff. That way they can have a little taste and then be like, hey, this guy, he was chill. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, even though like you're not necessarily wearing all black, you're still kind of like Mystique type. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I don't think I can. I really just got to listen to a beat a couple times.
No, I'm saying like a verse that you already have laid down with something on the song.
Me and BoneZone.
Yeah,
the beat was it was an NLE Chopper beat for sure. I don't know who else was on that beat.
Yeah, but just your flow. Can you spit your flow real quick with no beat?
I gotta think what I said. Then he said, sliding with the 30s, bitch, I'm creeping down your butt. It's just me at 30, but you can't forget my Glock. Pouring up that dirty and I'm sipping on that walk. If it ain't about no money, I don't even want to talk. I forgot what I said on there. I said slide down your block. Damn, what the fuck I said?
So basically you gotta get back in. You gotta
I ain't been listening to music, making music.
Get going.
I really just been trying to stay out the way. I just got out of jail 3 days ago, so.
But you're ready to get back in the way.
Yeah, I'm in the house. I just got a job. So
yeah, we're about to get in the way of a few people.
Yeah, I've been in the house. I go to work. I come home. Y'all see me out in the streets.
Yeah.
Clubs,
so when you record, where are you gonna record everything? You start recording, and I can see you doing like not like some love type shit, but something like, because you mentioned country, bro. Country is all about love or heartbreak, type stuff.
Like I said, I don't, the heartbreak.
Yeah, are you a heartbreaker? Youngin?
No, I'm really a certified lover boy, but y'all females be trying to play with me like I'm dumb and I don't be going for it. But country music, I listen to it, but I don't think I can do it. When you're riding on the highway, you bump your country music? No, right? Sometimes. Yeah, it just depends. My playlist is like big as hell.
Do you ever get like a weird, like you're like in traffic and shit, you bumping your shit, and you see people just listening to their music and stop their figures? Like
there was this one time I was playing one of my favorite songs at the time by NBA Youngboy. I was driving. It's called "How You Been." I'm driving. This lady was like recording me, and I'm just like, "Lady, I don't care." I'm bumping my music. I start speeding up on her. But yeah, that was about the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
You should have said #30 shots.
Yeah, this is before I was rapping. I'd make like a little snippet and I post it on Instagram.
So 30 shots wasn't like your nickname or nothing like that?
Kind of is, but at the same time, it was the rap name after a while.
Okay. Yeah, as much as I say a name's not important, and it is kind of important when
that's what everybody. Yeah, that's what everybody gonna know me by.
Yeah, like on paper, that's what. Only time it matters when it's on paper, your name.
Yeah, except for of course it's not good by none. My name is my government.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They be trying
to shout out to everybody we'll get back to it right now. Speaking of everybody that's locked up behind bars or any type of correctional facilities type shit, because it sucks. Especially when you feel alone at sometimes and you feel, all these people abandon me or they don't give a fuck type shit. But anyways, bro, go ahead, finish what you're about to lace me up with. I like when I get youngins because now I'm an old head type shit.
Yeah.
But I dig it, bro. I respect it. I do.
But I forgot what I was talking about.
Yeah.
You said
it happens to the best of us.
You said something about the county. I started
about the county. Yeah.
Yeah, I started thinking about my brother, bro.
Well, not necessarily the county, but people in general incarcerated.
Yeah.
Being held back. Tell me your thoughts about Yolanda Solivar going to be maybe getting parole.
You said something about the county and jail and stuff like that. I started thinking about BoneZone, bro, because I'm used to being around a nigga every day. I'm around him 24/7. So
you think right now you're gonna just chill more and wait, or you're gonna have to just carry it on and be like, do my thing for the beat thing?
No, I'm
kick rocks. You ain't rolling, man.
I'm most definitely finna start doing my thing for sure. But
I believe you can. I believe you will. get more out there. You say you're not that's what the thing. You have to maybe get a little more,
Yeah.
or just stay where you're at, but create, music. And some people are like, man, I made 100 songs. Like, how many of them are you gonna play back in Bone? Like, it has to be something like that.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I'll be ghostwriting, bro. Just saying. I've written over 500 songs, and only one of them is out vocally.
Yeah, I don't write. Like I said, I freestyle, and then if I be like, damn, what happened? Like, what do I put with this next bar?
Yeah.
That's pretty much how I go.
But writing it.
Yeah, writing. I don't too much write it, or like. If I sit there and listen to the beat a couple times, I'll type it up because I use BandLab. I'm gonna go to the studio.
Okay, there you go.
I got a computer. I got a laptop and I got the mic set up at the house, so I'm in the house all day.
Yeah. I had an idea not too long ago about something. You mind if I share that with you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So you're talking about creating. I wanted to have a live cipher type shit. Okay, where it's a show gathering, all local artists in the city, all local producers, videographers, anybody that has to do with music, whether it's just the audio or the visuals, this and that, and then have where we have like where they do the scavenger hunts type shit. So you're like with teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to do. Have teams. But the thing is, you're not with your team. You know what I'm saying?
Your team?
Yeah. Possibly. But depending on the luck of the draw, like let's say like, for instance, okay, this shirt. B&O. You heard of B&O? B&O, like Mexico, he has a team, a lot of people like. What it is I want people to randomly pick either their numbers or colors, whatever. I know how people get about colors, like, you know what I'm saying? So number is probably easier. Be like, oh, but 3's not my favorite number type shit. You pick a number, let's say you're an artist, you get 1. And then some other videographer picks the same number as you. That means you're on a team working together. And then the beat maker, the mixer, all that stuff. I'm not really into depth with what gets done. I know now you can do the BandLab and it's kind of easier, but
yeah, I do it on BandLab, and then for me to mix and master, I send it to my boy Jacob. Shout out Jacob.
There we go. Like
mix and masters all my music.
Like for people that mix and master, I want them there at this event because once the teams are picked, I want it to be 5, 5, 5, 5. So 4 teams of 5, if not 5 teams of 5. Okay, so 25. Like, so that means you have a certain amount of artists, certain amount of the producers, videographers, and this and that. And then when those teams are picked, they go to the back. That way people are all excited, like, oh my god, like this is team 1. I want to do colors because people get more excited once it's like it's the red team, motherfucker. Or like, yeah, it is that blue, you know how we do type shit or whatever the fuck. But once the teams are picked, they go to the back in the studio. There'll be different studios. If it was colors, then I'll do it where they had like the red studio, like type shit. If I can afford it, that's the way you do it. And then y'all create something then and there to perform live. Like the person creates the beat and stuff. All you guys are there, like any other artists. I want to have at least maybe 3 artists, and then 2, this and that, or whatever. And then you create something that way you can spit it live in front of on the stage that you just created like 30 minutes, an hour ago. And then all the teams spit that cipher, that track, or whatever they create in that time. I want to do like an hour frame. That way I can have like artists perform between. And then the main attraction is who's the best team put together, artists, videographers, and this and that. That way they have bragging rights and be like, that was a competition. You know, there's no people say there ain't no competition. That's the point. There are no competitions. There are some where they give out trophies, but I want it in that aspect. That way we get to see the whole effect of maybe not too much videographers because it's going to be a live setting that we can have more artists and whatnot. But what do you think about that idea?
It sounds like some stuff that, you know,
very detailed.
Yeah, you obviously thought about this.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, it sounds like some stuff that I would do because I'd rather, you know, work with other people than constantly just do the same thing with.
Yeah.
Or it could just be me. I don't like doing that. I don't like working by myself half the time.
Yeah.
Or I don't like just working with B thing. I'd rather, you know, do something with this guy, and that guy. Yeah, it sounds pretty
it helps create your sound.
Yeah, that you get more, or you bond with more people. You get to like experience how they work.
Yeah,
they get to experience how you work, what you think, how you rap, how you sing. Sounds like something to, you know, just bring the city together.
Yeah, there you go. Bring the city together. Yes, most definitely. That's what we've been trying to do here live in the BoneZone with Big Sam Hurt. You know, most of the time we play How Much Bone Thugs and Harmony. You said, you know, don't matter, like working with people, this and that. I'm gonna tell you a little something Bone Thugs and Harmony related. So Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know, their rap group, yada yada yada. Yes, everybody loves them. They had members leave, members in jail, this and that. There's a point where there was only 3 members. You know, so they worked with different beat makers like Swiss Beats. Like shout out to Swiss Beats. You know, we gotta get Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys here live in the BoneZone in December. But they also work with Akon. And that's where they made a hit. I tried so hard, you know, type stuff. Without, you know, one of their crucial members in Bone Thugs and Harmony, which was Busy Bone, not in that song. But there's a lot of things, like sometimes this is what I say, sometimes you have to lose to win. You know, so you're losing that friend or that person that you've been constantly grinding with and this and that, and you're like, fuck, all right, how am I gonna make that happen again? Some of us are like, I gotta retrace my steps, I gotta backtrack, I gotta rewind type shit. You know, depending on your age, then you understand what I'm saying. At times when I get subliminal for some people because I don't even look at the camera most of the time. You know what I'm saying? It's about what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? An old head, a youngin, you know, but yeah, I still feel it. I feel, you know, when we start talking about the age of this house, then people start to like, what you talking about, bro? But this house was built in 1884. It is probably one of well, not the oldest house, but 1884 is a long time. You think about people that set foot on these floors type shit. But are you let's say into that type of energy? I said this in my last interview with CFN, and I usually don't ask this question, but I've been making it apparent because you are in this home. So I want for any type of anything to be welcoming when you are here. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to energy, how are you on energy?
Energy, it just depends on the vibe, man. Like,
yeah,
I gotta feel it out. I don't just go places and you know, not just know the vibe. Like I said, we've been talking. I was messing with your vibe because you was chilling. I like what you do, how you talk to us.
Oh yeah, bro.
And keep us in our head, like real, like
I
thinking
appreciate
about the next
it. Yeah.
move. You're not just like, oh, he just, you know, views to me.
Yeah, no, because
I noticed that.
It's not a view thing because anything that I do on YouTube doesn't matter until we get 1,000 subscribers, and we're only at 100 something. So when you look at it like that, like how to get this and that, there's a bunch. It's not about that. It's about just being in a spot where I know I feel comfortable because this is where I'm supposed to be. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I dig it, man. When it comes to music, like I do appreciate it. Like I really want. I heard the ones that you were sharing, where you were tagging and you were featured on those.
Yeah.
On what the fuck is that at? Oh,
the Instagram.
Instagram, yeah, Instagram. Hashtag. But you know, it's cool. I want to hear more. You know, that's the thing where I'm a fucking. You got me like, all right, let's see what's up with bro. You know, because later on at 8 we're gonna be having High Strung coming through. and he was here 2 years ago when I first started having special guests. You know, and if you tune in, you know, listen, talk to, like, listen, and afterwards hit him up. Be like, you know, I don't know how he works, but he's always about that. He goes to the schools and talks to the, you know, wild type shit, bro. But I dig him, you know, and it's one of those things that we always want to. That's what we want to do when it's all said and done. Like, be able to change people's lives, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to music, is that what you want? Well, not necessarily that drastic, like change people's lives, but you want to touch them in a way where they're like, man, I can't wait till he comes, sees me, like, you know, it's just a lot of things that come to it when you're an artist, like just an artist creating or a performer, or like everything, a little mix, you know. Take your time is what I like. I've had a couple youngsters, you know, like we got J5 in the back. You know, I had several youngsters, and I'm to the point where I'm like, support. Like, that's what it is. My main mission for when I started the podcast, besides just having people be like, hey, I'm alive, I'm not dead type shit, was with the Bone Thugs and Harmony, paying homage to Bone Thugs and Harmony. And my mission was to have them here, either all 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did have affiliates. We got Bone Thugs and Harmony affiliates that either I've had video podcasts with or here in the BoneZone. Like, so there's ways where we can say we're official. They know about. Yeah. I'm in a Busy Bone music video. They know about the BoneZone, you know, type stuff. But for you, what type of legacy you want to leave when it comes to you just as a person, not a father? No. Okay, as a father, you know, most importantly. So that's something for you to really think about. And for like people that supported you and fucked with you, like before anything even popped off. That's what I'm gonna say. Before anything ever popped off. Like just know that it's 4th of July and we got the fireworks. Yeah. Right? Like, oh shit. Type shit. Besides that, like if you're really thinking about fireworks, like the whole day is built up just for, you know, a certain time, you know, midnight. Of course, you're popping fireworks before midnight and shit like that. But
like 10:30.
But the main thing is midnight. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to music, you want to be that midnight. You know, because people popping firecrackers all day long and shit. The things, you know, but at midnight, that's when they go crazy. There you go. There you go. Midnight. 30 shots, finna go crazy. Just continue what you're doing whenever it comes to music and just being a person. You know, I'm working on a lot of that shit. But 5 years, where do you look to be musically? How many, you know, live or how many albums or at least tracks or whatnot do you look to have? Where do you see, you know, yourself in 30, you know, I was gonna say 30 years, in 5 years?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably on bigger stages and stuff like
yeah,
that.
Okay. Well, shit, you're young, so I guess I probably can say in 30 years, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, probably more.
30 shots. Where do you see yourself in 30 years?
Shit, 30 years. I'll be like,
there you go.
50 something, right?
There you go. No bad.
I'll be probably. I ain't gonna say no grandkids yet, because I don't wish that on nobody right now. I still feel like 50's a little.
Well, you don't have any kids, sad grandkids. So.
Well, I'm saying I feel like 50's a little too not too young.
But what do you think your life would be like? You'd be like, yeah, they listen to my music. I'm happy type shit.
Yeah, I'll be chilling.
You know, grandparents type stuff. You see yourself like out in a fucking big ass ranch and shit, like Yellowstone. Shout out to Yellowstone.
We just talked about that, bro. I was.
I'm trying to get my podcast on. What is it per month?
Yeah, but you said that, and I was talking to B Thing, and I was talking to Woo. I was like, bro, everybody want to go buy a mansion, a big ass mansion for no reason. I'm gonna just go buy a small little ranch and just live.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want no neighbors. My neighbors got to be like a mile down the street. So yeah,
My neighbor's gotta be my mother or my brother, my sister.
yeah,
That's the way I see it when I'm old. Like I don't wanna, but then sometimes family, that shit is like,
I want to get a nice
my
little
face,
house.
bitch.
Yeah, man, I want to get a nice, decent sized house. You know,
What about car? What kind of car are you whipping in?
Shit, in 30 years?
Whipping in that grill? Yeah, we gripping.
30 years, I'll probably.
I was like, I like to.
Yeah, in about 30 years, I'll probably see myself riding in my dream car. It's a 1969 or 96 Mustang.
Okay, cool.
That nice little ruby red with the drop top. Yeah, that's what I want.
Not a Shelby Mustang. Shelby Mustang, man. Shelby Mustang. I just said that because my baby mama, her name's Shelby. Shout out to Shelby. Shout out to our baby mamas.
Yeah, I don't got one of those.
That don't come with the drama. All we trying to do is cheese up. Them comments. Yo, sometimes you should see me lit, bro. This is nothing. But yeah, like I said, we're on live podcasts. You know, we go with it. We show love. We pay homage. You know, like you said, mystical old head.
Yeah.
Bam, we're paying homage. That's in one way. We had to always like show love in one way and not just be like, oh, I'm the best type shit.
No, I always feel like there's always gonna be someone a little better than me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm just the best.
Can you send some names that are people you think right now that are better than you? And then after that, I'm gonna finish up with something that
I gotta think. I feel like all right, Matt in the cut, he hard. He better than me. I admit that on live. So when you go back and watch this, you can't say I've been hating on you.
he's probably gonna screen record this shit.
I don't care. It's real.
Now again, shout out to Matt in the cut. Where we at? We're in the cut. We're in the BoneZone with 30 shots.
That's my dog. So yeah, I'm gonna admit he better than me.
Yeah, that's what you do, bro. That's what you do.
45 GSG. He is
Okay.
hard.
Yeah,
He does songs with Matt too.
No, that's enough names.
Yeah, they hard. So I feel like they better than me. I'm trying to get on their level. They trying to get to another level. I'm trying to catch up with them.
I know one time, you're a youngin', but I know you remember what AI said. I don't know listen. He said, practice. We're talking about practice. Like, practice does make perfect. Like, no matter what the fuck AI said, how many championships did he win? He's an amazing player, but sometimes you gotta think about the team and that aspect. But I love AI. But practice, I think, when it comes to music, maybe not in basketball, he didn't have to fucking practice, but sometimes in music, you think about practice, getting those shows in would be that practice, right?
Get you to stop being nervous
Right.
on stage. Get you
Well,
to learn the lyrics more.
what I can do is try to get, a lot of people, they do the shows and this and that. I don't have any say so, but you can always put in good words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the least that I can do. Put in a good word. For how many shots? That's what you gotta say. For how many shots? Oh, damn! How many shots? How many shots? Motherfuckers acting like we can't really rock. We on the block, right? I don't know some shit, but you gotta like. I tell people as long as you know how to count to 8, you're good. Okay. Think that musically, just count to 8, and you're straight.
I didn't even know my boy Zane was on here. What up, Zane?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we got people watching. Zane, I was keeping up on the comments, but sometimes if they're not asking questions, most of the time, because I'll say, "Oh, do you have any questions?" Type stuff with Billy, but let's read it out. What did he say? He said, "Big beat thing, keep your head up, y'all grind, most definitely." And all love all the way around, But we've been rocking for a little bit, almost an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's almost 7:30 on this live. We are gonna have to be getting ready again. But know that if you ever need anything, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like come through and shoot a little quick mic drop because you just recorded something. You're like, hey, I want to get some type of visual rolling, even if it is on Instagram where you never do anything. You know, like
Just at least have it.
change it. Yeah, you even have it. I got a lot of people that come through and they have raw footage and couldn't post this or couldn't put it on YouTube or whatever for whatever reason. But you can still post snippets and stuff like that. You know what's recorded. Once it's there, it's there. Like with these lives. You know, unless I delete the motherfucker. But there's not much that I have deleted. I have deleted some because mainly like shady shit. I feel that I ain't having on my platform after the person.
Yeah,
You know, like please never try to message my baby mama, like type shit. So, and I got 2 of them. Well, I got 3 of them really, but I'm not gonna sing that song. So yeah, the people that follow me for the past, they know what has been going on here. And the BoneZone, I ain't talking about like no fucking type shit. It's about paying homage to both things of harmony. But I have 2 kids that are 2 months and a half apart. So when you look at life before that time, there was a lot of fucking. Like, be careful. Like, you know, like we live our life and we just want to have fun. And sometimes we include that type of stuff.
We got Magna Cut on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. Matt, well, if Matt got a question, we're going to answer a question by Matt, and then we're going to get up out of here. We're going to chunk our deuces. We're going to sip on this orange juice. Orange juicy. I do want to have my own orange juice called Deuce, or actually it's apple juice. Deuce apple juice. I want to have my own apple juice called Deuce apple juice. I have my own tea already, but they're named after like my sons.
Yeah.
You know. My burgers, I do burgers. Sam Burger, I call it one of the best burgers in the world. It's unique. It's really nice, tasteful. For people that already know, like they know that. So it's gonna be like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do for work right now because I guess where I'm working, I'm not gonna be able to meet back up. So. It's a lot of shit, bro. Life, you're young, you figure it out. If not, you know, hopefully you have a supporting cast to help you figure things when it comes to progression, when it comes to progress, when it comes to gaining more knowledge as a youngin, to your progression as a old head, you know. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you being on here, kind of, you know, it was fun. If not anything else, fun. You know what I'm saying?
It was fun talking to you, bro.
But you got some good love on there, on this live. Remember, once this is live, you can go back and replay it. You can put it on your TV if you're not playing it on your TV right now. And yeah, bro. So talk to me. Give me a little closing something. You know, let's say you're getting into advertisement. You know, this is a scenario. You're getting into advertisement. And you want people to let's say we're on TikTok because they have that fucking thing on TikTok, right? So we need people to start hitting that. Want to hear that ding 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 ding? That means you're getting money, right? But yeah, we want to hear that. Like, so let's get people. What are we selling? We got to figure out what we're selling. You know, it don't matter if you're a salesman. You know, right now you're an artist, but you also have to be a salesman. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to sell your music. Even though you're giving it out for free, like with the podcast, yes, live in the BoneZone. It is I, Big Sam Heard, with 30 shots. Type shit. You know, you're working. Fuck all that other shit. You know?
Yeah.
I'll continue to grind, bro, but talk to me. What you got?
Shit. Really, today I'm supposed to go home and make this music. I've been feeling that one beat. I be listening to beats like crazy. I've been working on this Webby Flow beat. It came out, I forgot his name, some Peasy.
Southwest?
Something Peasy.
Oh, here locally?
Yeah,
Probably Southwest.
What's that dude's name? Wu put me on because he just made a song to that beat.
The Mexican guy?
Nah, the black guy.
Oh, black guy.
Yeah, black one who was here with oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he put me onto this one beat. I've been listening to that. I I'm gonna go home and record to that, and then I found another beat.
But going to the studio, and doing that, like you don't create your own beats, you know? Is it all like where do you get the beats from?
Half of my beats be from YouTube. The only beat that was created is bar for bar, and that was created by Jacob. Shout out Jacob. Jacob does the mixing and mastering on my songs. He made that one beat.
I'm trying to see if we're on live on YouTube. Are we on, John? Yo.
Yeah, I can see it here.
Yeah, I know.
Come on,
So when we started the podcast, we didn't have a name for the podcast. We were just like the BoneZone weeks I've heard. And then we started saying, "Are we on?" Because I always wanted to make sure that people are listening, listen to me and they hear me, and I would ask, "Are we on?" And somebody named John would comment, "Yes, we're on. We're on." Like he would hear me say that, and he thought I was talking to him. Oh, actually, it was because I was talking to him. Because at first I would just say, "Are we on?" And he was the one always responding. Yes, in the videos, the lives. Yes, we're on, because he would watch them. And at times when I notice I'm saying, "Are we on?" That's when the comments will pop up. It's like that's when you know people are actually that they're watching afterwards or whatnot. But I dig it. Just like this already, people are gonna watch afterwards. You know, they're gonna be like, "Hey, this person's talking about me. Hey, this person didn't talk about me." Like, whatever. There's a lot of shit we don't talk about. You know, that's what makes it good, because when it comes to podcasting, down the road when we have guests again, you know, or have guests, you know, we're gonna be like, "Yo, what up?" You know, if you're still gonna be 300 shots, 30 shots, and we're gonna change it. If we're gonna do, you know, that's it. That's what it is, right? Yeah. Oh, shit. All right, bro. I dig it. So what do we got? Just
music, man.
Music, just music.
Music and work.
Right on that. What type of work do you do?
I just started this job. I work at a gas station.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to the gas stations, bro, because like holidays, a bunch of those restaurants and stores and fast food places are closed, but that motherfucking gas station is open, so you gotta show up to those people. I dig it. Oh yeah, bro, I do really, because I always be fucking with my gas station right here down the street. Shout out to the Coyote. But it's awesome. I just turned it off. But it's all about just showing love, you know. So yeah. You said convenience store or the gas station. Much love to the gas stations, yo. Fuck yeah.
We even shout out to the gas station. Shout out to Stanley's. Stanley always.
Shout out to Stanley's. Is the gas going a little? Is that the one you work at, Stanley's? That's on Commerce.
No, I don't work at Stanley's, but Stanley's.
That's the one on East Commerce, like.
Yeah, Stanley's is my spot.
I haven't been there in a minute because I haven't lived on the east side in a minute. But whenever I'm on the 25, actually, yeah, the 25, I'll be passing by. Yo, what up, Stanley's? It's always popping.
Yeah, really. Anybody that me, I'm gonna go to Stanley's.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to Stanley's on the east side. Shout out to Coyote Express over here on the west side. Both Commerce. There you go.
Yeah.
Commerce. There you go. I used to have this little show. You know what? I was going to close it out, but I used to have this little show where I did call it Confessions on Commerce, where I was actually downtown on Commerce, or I went on over here on the west side on Commerce, type stuff. And we had a few episodes, and some of them they were all weird, but they're all fun. You know what I'm saying? And I've not been told. People don't tell me what to do, but suggested that I should start doing stuff like that again. You know, and that's the type of stuff that when you look into like doing stuff like that, like being out there is fun. Creating, I say, just create your own street. All right. People would say, "Oh, stay in your lane." Nah, just be in a different street. You know? Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Yeah. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, when you come back in 2 years, we're going to chop it up again, and we're about to do it. I don't know if you want to stay and meet him and stuff, if you haven't met him, but you're more than welcome to. You know, just because, like, it's about love. It's about, you know, like, he's not 23, I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna meet bro, chop it up with him, see if we can, eventually.
That'll be something later on, but it's just yo, we're about to.
Yeah, about to cross paths.
That's what it's about, yeah. And that's what's up, bro. So closing out, if people do want to follow on any type of social medias to see you start posting a little more, shit. I know you post a lot on your stories, but you can do the same thing on your stories on your posts.
Yeah, my feed. I don't like posting on my feed. Like you don't catch me post a picture and that's about it.
Yeah.
Half the times I don't even put a caption. I use an emoji or a song.
Yeah.
Or something.
Most of the time, the feed is what people see first.
That's what they see. They see it first, and they don't see it. Every time they go to your page. But I always post on my story. And then if I really just feel a certain type of way, or if I just feel like having it known that this is what I do, I always put it in my highlights. But recently, I've been trying to take a break from Instagram, take a break from drama.
No, it's okay, man.
I just deleted everything.
Worry about what you got to do. I dig all that. But after a while, when you look at how are people more accessible when it comes to listening to their music or seeing the person, this and that, and it's through our phones. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely through Instagram and Snapchat.
Yeah. Oh, Snap would be like, hey, you know where I be at?
Yeah, I don't be on Snapchat. So don't try to add me, but
you know where I be at on the Snap. You follow me, I'm gonna follow you back. It's like that. We live in the BoneZone. Someone just say, "Oh, that's the trap." No, don't start having people come into the house and, hey, yes, I heard this was the trap.
That's what I keep doing.
No, we're chilling. It's all about love here. And yeah, bro, I hope you appreciate it. I hope you like it. I hope you dug this little episode real quick. I'm about to press this end button right now. But before I do, we got some of the closing comments. We're about to get up on that. I'm gonna hit you with this, and we're gonna be out. All right, let me get that comment. Where we at? All right. So how should we close it out? Should I leave the beanie on? Take it off? All right. We're just gonna holler at Billy. All right. Yo, I appreciate you, bro. I do, man.
Appreciate you, man.
I'm gonna continue to support you, especially because the places you already perform are a happy place. And I know Kurt Leathers. Shout out to Kurt Leathers again. I used to work with him as a server at Hard Rock Cafe. So any river rat that I know. You said you work downtown as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything, I always show up.
Everybody know me from River Center Mall. I work.
Yeah.
River Center. It's crazy. Yeah, I worked at River Center.
I never worked at the mall. I used to steal a lot from the mall, but that's when I was young.
Oh,
Dad, the shovel and buried the old me. SATG. And fuck what you heard. We at 300 and we're on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Yeah, this was fun, man.